Hello everyone and welcome to this video guys. In this video, I'll be telling you exact time when should you apply for the job. Okay. So March has ended and April is about to end guys. And I'll tell you why March and April months are very important. Okay. People who are very fresher, I want to tell those people also March and April is a month of appraisal month for any of the corporate sector guys. Okay. I'll tell you exactly what happens. Okay. So in the month of March, the appraisal discussion starts. And also, I'll tell you what exactly appraisal also is, okay? Because there are a few people who are very freshers, very new to this corporate world also. Okay, the discussion starts in March, okay? And by end of April, what happens is the employees tend to get an increment letter, okay? And later they tend to leave the company. Okay, people who don't know what exactly appraisal is. So appraisal is a kind of hike which is given to the employee on the basis of the performance. There are other factors also included like performance, or inflation rate, and a lot of other factors. Right? Me being an HR, we tend to closely work on these factors, right? So in this video, I'll tell you exactly how should you plan if you're looking out for the job, looking out for the big companies like Microsoft, Google companies to crack those jobs. Then this is the right approach, guys. This is the time April is going to end. This is the time to target the companies. So what a Chalu employee like me and you do is, so what we do is normally, okay, our appraisal started in March, we see how we are getting appraisal. And by April end, we tend to get an increment letter saying that, your salary has been incremented to so and so level. And you take the salary and you start applying for other companies and then you put down the papers, right? But who is into the trouble? Your boss, the candidate's boss, and the HR person like me is into trouble because we have to search for the candidate. We have to search for the right skill set, right candidate to fit the job because this person has left the job. And why did he left the job? Because we are giving appraisal. Maybe because he might have got less appraisal or, because of that. For example, if today his salary is 10 LPA and with that he has got appraisal up to, 2 lakhs or 1 lakh kind of a thing. I'm just giving an example. He might get a job of 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs, right? So that's why people tend to leave a job with taking the appraisal. And then the thing comes, right, where we HR and a hiring manager start looking out for the candidate and they want someone who can quickly join the candidate. Okay. So in this thing, one of the important thing, which you have to take care, for example, first thing I'll tell for the people who are into corporate sector. Okay. For example, there are people who have 2 months of notice period, 3 months of notice period, somehow 1 month of notice period. See, 2 months of notice period will be considered. 1 month of notice period will definitely will be considered. 3 months of people who have notice period. People who are working in TCS, people are working in Infosys, people are working in this big MNCs, so-called MNCs. There, the notice period is very high. I mean, it's 3 months. So, me being an HR, I'll tell you very honestly, okay, what we see is the moment a candidate says, right, okay, your notice period, hello, so, my notice period is 3 months, we tend to cite down these candidates. Okay, that's how the HR approaches. I'll tell you the reality. Okay, that's how HR reacts to the 3 months notice period. So how to handle the situation? Okay, the first thing what you can do is I'll tell you a proper plan and how you can play around with HR psychology. Okay, I'm working in TCS. I know my notice period is 3 months. Okay, I'm very clear that I know my notice period 3 months. I got a call from, for example, Microsoft. Okay, I got a call from Microsoft. Okay, saying that we are so and so. Hello, my name is so looking for job. Are you interested? I say interested. Okay, I say yes, and then comes Mr. Akash. What's your notice period? Okay, so here what you're supposed to do is you have to play around. I'll tell you why. So how can you play around? Just say my notice period is 3 months, but it's negotiable up to 45 days. I'll tell you why this is important. Okay. The moment you say 45, understand the psychology. Because the HR, what HR thinks is, okay, we consider 1 month, 1 month is 30 days, we consider 2 months, that is 60 days. Why can't we consider these people also kind of, 45 days we can negotiate, some kind of, things we can do up and down, right? So what HR thinks is okay, he can join early. Okay, that means that what sits in his mind is okay, it's not 3 months at least, right? So the moment he listens that it is negotiable, I know that your manager won't accept it and won't get a permission to negotiate over, but still you say that, okay, just play around with their mind. Say that 3 months, it's negotiable up to 45 days, okay? And the moment you say this, what happens is your candidature, your resume tends to move forward. It goes to a hiring manager looking at the skill sets and everything, and hiring manager gives a go. Okay. Now the problem is, sir, but still I told lie to the HR person, but end of the day you'll catch me, right? So how do you do this? Okay. So normally in big companies, normal companies, there are one, second, and three rounds. Okay. One is your technical round, then is a managerial round, and third one is a HR discussion, that is a behavioral round. So what happens over here? I'll tell you the HR psychology behind this. Okay. You clear the first round, okay, you clear the second round, you clear the third round, okay, and once you clear first round, second round, and third round, you just go saying that, negotiable up to 45 days, 45 days. But when you come to the third round and when you come to the offer stage, okay, this is very important. Offer stage, you just say them saying that, I had a word with my manager, current manager, saying that, give me the notice period early, negotiate up to 45 days, but he didn't agree. Okay. And so he suggested me to, go ahead with 3 months notice period, and he's not relieving me. Okay. You put up these words to HR person. Okay. I'll tell you what happens in this situation. Okay. See, getting a candidate for HR is a difficult thing, guys, because see, there are lacks of candidates, but they are not with the right skill set, right? That's a problem in India. So what you do is, what HR thinks is, I know it was not negotiable, but the candidate is very good. Even the hiring manager says the candidate is very good, Mr. Akash. Let's consider this candidate. Even HR says the candidate is exceptional. He's very good. Let's see. Let's we can wait. Anyways, it's 3 months, but the candidate is very exceptional. And that's how you play around when you have 3 months of notice period, guys. Start with the very minimal thing that just try to play around with 3 months and 45 days. And when it comes to the last days, because you understand the psychology, you build your importance, guys. That's very important. The moment you clear all three rounds, HR recruiter thinks the importance of you, because to hire a person like a you, he must have gone through a lot of process. I mean, the HR person must have gone through a lot of things, lot of candidates, lot of candidates or resumes go to the hiring manager. Out of that few thing, people are selected. Out of those few people clear first round, few people clear second round, few people clear third round, and after that you got a selection, right? So definitely, they will consider your candidature. They were like, okay, it's okay, let me see, let me see what I can do. It's okay, let's go ahead with 3 months of notice period. Apart from that, there is something called as notice period buyout. If you guys know, we do that. If the candidate exceptional, we pay that current company. For example, I am a recruiter from Microsoft. Okay, and I want to hire from the TCS. I will pay this TCS person your 2 month salary and tell him to relieve early. Yeah, there is an option for buyout also, right? And if you join early, you tend to get joining bonus also. Even these options are also there. So there are a lot of plenty options, guys. You need to play around. You should know the psychology of HR, right? Me being a HR, I wanted to share this to you. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, coming to the salary, this is very important, guys. When you, because a lot of candidate, we tend to reject people when moment they see a salary bracket also, because we tend to have certain budget, right? So on the basis of budget only, we tend to move the candidature forward. So what best thing what you can do is, for example, you have to do a market study, guys. That is very important. I'll tell you, if you want to do a market study, go to Glassdoor, go to other website. There are a lot of websites. Okay, you can go to ChatGPT also and ask the market stand also, and you tend to get the whole report. What you do is, for example, okay, just saying that, okay, today my salary is 10 LPA. Okay, and one of the company approached me. Okay, how I say my salary bracket. I never say 15 LP, I never say 40%, I never say 30%. When I say 40%, 30%, I might get a lower salary. Okay, when I say higher directly, 10 LP, okay, my expectation is 20 LP, I might get rejected. So always you put in a range, okay. Your expectation should be in a range of 60 to 70, 80%. Okay. For example, today a city says 10 LP, I can just quote her saying that, my expectations are 12 to 15 LPA, and it's negotiable. Always put this word. Okay, always say it's negotiable, guys. Okay. Okay, this is the first scenario. That's how you pitch in when salary things are asked. Okay. Apart from that, okay, it's very important to discuss on product-based company and service-based company. When it comes to product-based company, guys, product-based companies, people have a bomb budget. Okay, whatever your salary, for example, even my salary is 3 LPA. Okay, and they have a budget of 14 LPA, definitely they will go ahead and give me 14 LP. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, when it's a service-based companies, you should be very clear and you should use this method. Okay, that's very important, because service-based companies are very, like RI, come, let's see, figure it out. Those kind of people. Okay, so always understand this approach when it comes to salary and negotiating salary. Okay, that's very important. Okay, next comes reaching out. Okay, that's very important. Another important thing because see, wow, for example, if there is an opening in Microsoft for an engineer role, okay, for a software developer role, it's not only me who will be applying, right? There will be tons and lakhs of people who will be applying for the job, right? Exactly. So how do you approach this situation? How do you be in the front of the line? Okay. First thing I'll tell you how the things works. Okay. For example, I want to apply for a Microsoft in a Microsoft company, and I first my approach should be how many people in Microsoft have put on their LinkedIn DP saying open for work. Okay, first thing you have to target these people. I'll tell you why also. Okay, I'll come back to that point also why also. Also, if someone has put a post saying last day at Microsoft, okay, last day at Microsoft, okay, and also, if someone has put, I joined a company, uh, joined a new company, maybe he has joined Airbus, my company, okay, joined Airbus, and earlier was working in Microsoft, okay. And if I joined Airbus, okay. So here, what happens is, I'll tell you the analyze the gap, okay. Okay, when he is on notice period, okay, people are tend to be free. We know that very well. And when he joins a new company also, he is very free, right? Suddenly he'll not get a work, he'll get a time. There are a lot of trainings, there are a lot of other stuff included in his curriculum. And then he starts his work slowly, slowly. He understands the company, right? So this guy has a plenty of time to, scroll around, go to LinkedIn, go to other websites. So what do is you catch hold of these people and start approaching these people. Okay, I'll tell you the best way to approach people. Don't directly message this person saying that, hey, hi, my name is so this is my resume, refer me. No, in Microsoft, you're anyways leaving. No, no, this is the pathetic way, guys. You send a referral. No, bloody wrong way. Okay, never do this. Always try always to invest, try always to just little bit of hard work. Okay, how do we do it? Go to Microsoft website plus first. Okay, for example, there is an opening in STDA, software developer. Okay, you see a software developer opening, and there is something called as a rec ID, requisition ID, the job ID. Okay, that's very important. Copy the job ID, copy the job title, and then put up a message to this guy saying that, my name is so and so. My name is Akash, so and so. I have worked in so and so company. I'm looking for a referral at Microsoft at job for STE. Requisition number is so and so. Could you please help me with the referral? That's how your right approach should be, guys, when you're asking for the referral. That's very important, guys, because see, there are a lot of people who tend to reach out, right? Why should he do a hard work, you know, to figure out, okay, for example, first thing is he should go and check in the website, is there any opening for a software developer? Then he had come to you back saying that, oh, there is a opening, send me a resume. You be prepared, no? You put up a upfront way. It is always said it, right? Whenever you do something, just over deliver. That's very important, guys, because it makes a changes, right? So that's how you approach people, okay, when you ask for referral. Yeah, I hope the explanation was very good. I hope you guys are very clear with what I explained to you. Because guys, I work in HR, I tend to see a lot of people reach out to me saying they don't refer my profile, a lot of rejection. But the lot of times I see that, people don't know exactly how to apply for the job, the right approach, right? That's something missing in this people. So that's why I came up with this video, guys. Till then, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please hit that red button and the bell icon to get the update daily. Thank you so much, and bye.